How to make $1,000 a day on Instagram, even if you have a small following or no following at all. What is up? My name is Josue, Pena, founder of Online Sales, and today I want to talk to you about Instagram monetization. And believe it or not, you can use Instagram to generate a massive amount of money, even if you have a small following or no following at all. Many believe that is not the case because a lot of people think that you need a huge following in order to make a huge amount of money, but that is actually not true. In fact, in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can make upwards of $10, $20, $30, even $100,000 with less than 10,000 followers. And how do I know this to be true? For example, right here on this video on Instagram we just posted, we actually show one of our clients, Chris Stefano, with less than 5,000 followers. He was making upwards of $100,000 in a single month. And he's not the only one. We literally have dozens of clients and people doing the exact same thing you can see right here. If you want to see some of them, just go to onlinesales.com/reviews. And for the sake of those that don't know me and don't know who I am, like I said before, my name is Josue Pena, founder of Online Sales. And you can see right here where we produce over $1 million in just 6 months. And this was after working at a gas station and losing absolutely everything in my entire business, that we came back and we did this amount of money. And you can see right here in the month of February, we did $137,000. In the month of March, we did $259,000. In the month of April, we did $274,000. And so on and so forth. Today, we make millions of dollars a year and help all the business owners scale their Instagram account to $50,000 to $100,000 a month. And the reason why I say this is not to impress you, but to impress upon you that I actually know what I'm talking about. So let me just break down exactly the step-by-step process on how you can make $1,000 a day from your Instagram account, even if you have a small audience or no following at all. And by the end of today, my goal here is to give you actionable tips on how to grow your brand and increase your sales with the followers that you have right now. Now, number one, let's talk about the follower monetization dichotomy. Like I said before, there's a big misconception that the bigger the following it is, the more money you'll make. And as we all know, size doesn't always matter, if you know what I mean. But the reality is, of course, that having a big audience doesn't always translate into having a lot of cash in the bank or producing money with that following. In fact, you can see right here, this Instagram influencer with nearly 3 million followers, she couldn't even sell 36 t-shirts with her own clothing line. So like I said, it doesn't always mean with 3 million people, you're actually gonna be able to sell and make money with it. Having a large following is great, and there is a place and a time for that. But if you grow your account the wrong way, or if you're selling the wrong product and service to that audience in the first place, you're never gonna be able to make money. In other words, you need the right offer and the right product and service that your actual followers want to buy from you in order to make money from it. And that will of course influence your conversion rate. If you're not absolutely sure of why somebody is following you in the first place, how in the heck can you expect them to be sure that they're gonna buy from you in the first place? So it's important to be clear on your objectives when posting content, because that content is a quality check that helps you understand your audience. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. Quality of followers versus quantity of followers. It's not about how many followers you have, aka the size. It's about how you use them, or aka the quality of them. And the importance here to define and to understand in order to do this right is to define what in business terms is called an avatar. What is the avatar of your audience? Why are people following you in the first place? Clearly defining your avatar or your niche or who you're talking to is going to greatly help you not only grow the followers in the right way with quality followers, but most importantly, monetize them and sell to that audience, and you make money from them once we get to that point. Look at it this way. If you get 1,000 followers tomorrow, but they're not the right type of audience, they're just a bunch of people, I don't know, a bunch of kids for 15-year-olds, that they don't have money to buy your product and service, ultimately they're not gonna buy your product and service because they're the wrong type of avatar. So it doesn't matter what you're selling, what your offer is, what your product and service is, because they're not gonna buy it. And what ultimately will happen is you will get a temporary follower who quite follows you for a while and then unfollows you. So it is extremely important for you to have a goal for growth, but never over-focus on the follower growth, but instead of focus on building actual genuine relationships that are valuable with your audience. I see this all the time. A lot of the clients that come to us, to our agency to work with us, they come to us because, hey, I want to grow followers. I saw you blow up Alex Becker on Instagram. But they fail to realize that it doesn't matter how much you grow. The most important thing is how you turn those followers into dollars or into cash. Now, let me give you a quick, simple exercise where you can define a clearly defined avatar or a niche that allows you to sell to them and on top of that, grow your followers very quickly. And that is what we call the 3P statement, is person, problem, promise. Who do you help? What products and services do you help them with, like the promise, and what problem does it solve? And the best way to do that is to go what we call 3 levels deep. So let me give you a perfect example of somebody who sells, I don't know, a fitness product. You can say, I help people lose weight. Well, that is very vanilla. Let's go a little lower deep. I help men lose weight. Well, that's a little bit better. You just went 1 level deep. I help men over 40 lose weight. Well, you just went 2 levels deep. Perfect. Now let's just go 3 levels deep with the same 3P statement. I help married men over 40 lose weight in 45 days. There you go. You just went 4 layers deep. It's a lot more specific and a lot better. And if you want to make it even better, an extra little, sprinkle on that, I help married men over 40 lose weight, increase their libido and sex life and energy in 45 days. That is a whole better approach because you're giving a specific timeline, you're adding a little sprinkle here and there, and if you want to add even another component, just introduce your unique method. Let's just say it's keto. Same thing, and at the end with a ketogenic diet. Boom. Or for example, if your method is, I don't know, with calisthenics or not going to the gym, with 20-minute workouts without needing a gym. Perfect. That way you can clearly define your avatar niche, how you help them, what the promise is, a timeline that you help them on, and how you solve a problem specifically for them. This allows you right here to attract the right kind of person and most importantly, charge higher prices, which we're going to talk about here in a second, which is extremely important. Now, when you do this like this, you create in the prospect or in your followers' minds that you as the expert, as the influencer, as the personal brand, are the person for them, and they will see your authority a lot higher than somebody else. So very simple, like I said before, just look at yourself, just look at the expertise that you have, just look at exactly who you help, just look at your story, look at the other clients, other people that you've helped before, and see the commonalities between them and just talk to them. There will be better customers, better followers, and ultimately you will be able to have a better relationship with them. And this is the reason why for us, it doesn't matter if you have 100,000 followers or 3 million, or if you only have 500 followers, because at the end of the day, when you implement this little trick before the conversion system, which you're going to talk about here in a second, you're able to target the right person, the right avatar, talk to their specific needs, and ultimately, even if you have 500 followers, you're going to be able to convert 10%, 20%, 30% of those followers into paying customers. And ultimately, that is how you make money. So let me just give you a real tangible example of how this could work. So let's just say you have 1,000 followers, okay? And on average, you should be able to get about 10% of your total followers watching your stories, anywhere from 5 to 10. In the sake of this example, let's just say 100 people, which is 10% of 1,000. And like I said before, you present them a product and service to that specific avatar and niche in the way that I just told you about. And you present them with an offer or something they can buy from you. If you do this correctly, 10% of the 10% is going to take you up on it, or at least DM you and inquire about it. Meaning 10% of the 10% of the 1,000 equals 10 people. And now here's the cool part. Even if you're horrible at sales and you do not know how to sell to anybody, my suggestion would be sell something for at least $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 or a high ticket or premium course or offer to those people, because they will be willing to pay because you're talking to their specific needs. And of course, like I said before, even if you're horrible at this, you should be able to get at least 20% conversion rate, which means out of the 10 people, you're going to close 2. And if your product is even $1,000, you just made $2,000 just from that one little thing. And that was from one Instagram story. When you have 1,000 followers, 100 people watch it, 10 people take you up on it or DM you or inquire about it, and you only close 2 of them. And that is exactly, for example, how we help Hansel right here do the exact same thing.
Made me 11K in one day off of one story. Whoa! Bro, thank you so much, bro. That was the best day of my life, too.
He made over $11,000 in just 24 hours with less than 10,000 followers, and he was a relationship coach where he helped men how to get a girlfriend or something like that. So this works extremely, extremely well. Now, let me walk you the step-by-step on how you can actually start selling. Now, you might wonder, Josue, but I don't have a product or service to sell today. I've only been growing my personal brand for not that long ago, and I don't have anything to sell to them right now. How can I make $1,000 a day even if I don't have anything to sell to them currently right now? So let me talk to you about the secret about pre-selling your offer, aka selling it before you make it. Now, like I said before, the most important thing by far in everything is making sure that your audience knows what you do. It is the reason why general doctor makes less than a neurosurgeon. A neurosurgeon specializes in neurosurgery. A general doctor, I don't know, can catch the flu or tell you drink Tylenol or something like that. The point is that a general doctor makes less than a neurosurgeon, and it's simply because the neurosurgeon specializes in one single thing and makes more money because of it. So in this case, you need to make sure that you're doing the three-piece statement, please take a second, pause the video, write it down, write down your three-piece statement, and tell me in the comments below what it is, because I promise you, you'll make more money from it. Now, you need to be educating your audience in your expertise. It doesn't matter just putting it in the bio and just saying, hey, I help X person do X thing and whatever, and the three-piece statement. That's not enough. You need to make sure that you're expressing your expertise on a daily basis. And it doesn't have to be crazy content. It can just be 30-second videos recorded with your phone very simply. Now, the way you pre-sell your offer is the following. All you have to do is be able to express your expertise and say, hey, we're launching a new program or a new product or this service that I'm doing on March 15th, 2 weeks from now, for example. And all you're gonna be doing between now and 2 weeks from now is gonna be promoting on your Instagram stories and on your feed the products and services that you're offering, and then selling. That is all. And then what you do when that date comes, you're probably gonna be sold 10, 20, 30 people by that point, is you deliver the product or service either one-on-one or in a group setting on Zoom. That way is a very easy way for you to test the market, pre-sell the offer, don't have to create anything. You sell it first, see the interest in the marketplace, and then go deliver it. Every single industry out there that's huge does this, believe it or not. In fact, let's just take the biggest industry of all time, which is real estate. What do they do every single time they're gonna build a huge apartment building? They pre-sell it. What do they do when they're gonna build a huge multifamily or single family complex? They pre-sell it. Always, always, always they pre-sell it. Why? Because they wanna make sure that they're getting cash in the door to be able to deliver an amazing product and service, and then the price of the thing that they just sold you in a couple months from now when they actually deliver the house or the apartment increases tremendously in value. That is one of the easiest ways that you can make money in real estate. Now, taking that same principle on this level, when it comes to your personal brand and Instagram, pre-selling your offer for a lower price, getting people in the door, delivering the product or service live on Zoom, either one-on-one or in a group setting, and then from there taking the recordings of that and putting it in a course or in a membership area or whatever, allows you to do a couple things. Number one, you make money up front. You don't have to spend time, energy, and effort creating something that you don't know if it's gonna make money or not. Number two, you and I are lazy and we procrastinate everything. So this allows us to make money first, and then it incentivizes us to deliver an amazing product and service, because probably you're not gonna want to have a bunch of refunds. Let's be honest here. And then number three, it also allows people to come in first, which humans, naturally, psychology-wise, we always like being first. And those people are gonna be the first testimonials that you're gonna get once you launch publicly in a mass market to the public, which then of course allows you to get testimonials, success stories, all that good stuff.
Stop going through all the other experts and just use Josue, the way to go.
Josue, so I appreciate him. He's an awesome dude to work with. You'd be lucky to work with him for sure.
$19,000, and I still have 5,000 more to collect. Thank you, Josue. Thank you for showing me the way. Go ahead, give it a try, and invest in yourself.
Josue Pena, who is literally the best, and he just straight up knows Instagram better than anyone else.
Once you have the product and service created and you release it to the public, I have multiple benefits of pre-selling the offer like this, and allows you to make more than just $1,000 a day very, very quickly. Now, I'm gonna give you a very simple content framework, or what we call a content cadence, that you can follow to start promoting today. And it's what we call the 5-1-30. 5 people, 1 result in 30 days. Again, you need to have the three-piece statement defined and the avatar niche defined. But if you're ready for that, even if you have 500 followers or 1,000 followers, I want you to do the following today. Post on your Instagram stories, I'm looking for 5 people, and when I say people, I mean your avatar, that want to get this 1 result in the next 30 days. For example, the same person that we were talking to before. After you posted the content and they've seen your expertise and all that good stuff, you're gonna post on your Instagram stories if you were a fitness trainer. I'm looking for 5 married men who want to lose weight with a ketogenic diet over the next 30 days. If that is you and you want to increase your sex, your libido, whatever your promise is, DM me the word fit and we'll chat to see if you're a good fit. That's it, very simple. All you're doing is a couple things. And this 5-1-30 framework is so subtle that does a couple things. Number one, it gives a specific number of people that you are going to allow into the program at any given time. In this case, it's 5, which means there's a limited quantity. Number two, it gives a specific result that people are gonna get by working with you or by giving you money, which is the result. And then after that as well, it gives a specific timeline on when that person is going to achieve that specific desired result, the 30 days. 5-1-30. And I promise you, this is so simple to do. It is absolutely crazy. That even with 500 followers, 1,000 followers, 2,000 followers, whatever the number is, you can start doing this today and start making money immediately from your Instagram account. Now, like I said at the beginning of today's video, if you want to also learn how to monetize your Instagram account, even if you have 0 followers, like literal 0, the easiest way to do that is by utilizing Instagram story ads. Now, I made another video right here that explains absolutely everything, how to set them up, how to run them, and how you can actually start making money from them literally in the next 24 hours. So go watch it or go click right there, and I'll see you over there.